I'm at the Hutchwilco 2025 boat show, and this is the Surtees 750, 770 this year. This is the prize boat, so you go around and collect the stamps and go into the draw to win this. This one's got bow thrusters. What's this boat worth? 250k, isn't it? This boat. Hutchwilco Boatshow. I'm here with Kaz on the Yeehaa stand, and Kaz is going to do a bit of a tour for us. So I'm going to flip the camera back over and just film Kaz. Just take us around.
Yeah, sure, yeah, okay. So let's come over this way. So what we've got here is basically, and if you film the top, we've got bluefin jigging, deep water jigging, slow pitch jigging, those three pillars today. And we're showing all the jigs for each of the style. So bluefin, deep water, slow pitch, and we have all the solutions here. These are the bluefin jigs we set up. Anywhere between 200 gram all the way up to 300 gram. They are good for bluefin jigging.
Talk us through the hooks that you use here.
Yeah, so normally those ones come with twin assist hooks, right, for slow pitch or no hooks. What we've done here, we've rigged those jigs with Lancet heavy duty hooks. So this one, for example, deep contact 300 gram, they come with no hook. We've added two Lancet hooks, these ones. These two combinations. One sec. Yep. So they look like this over here.
And what's the reason for rigging Lancet hook versus the dual assist it comes with?
The bluefin, we're talking about 100 kilo, right?
Yeah.
No, if not more.
Yeah.
So you need something heavy duty. You can use those hooks out of the package as well, and they last long. Yeah, they are quite strong too. Yeah. But these are more guaranteed, right? Yeah. And we have different rigging here. So we got those hybrid contact, Rowan, and the long contact. And we've got those short cord assist hooks over here as well. So they are perfect for short jigs, right? Because then they don't catch each other.
Yeah. Right. So that part's very important, right? You have to look at the jig length, and look at the hook and the assist length.
Well, you need to look at the whole balance, really, and making sure that they don't catch each other and they are not too big or too small. Yeah. You know, sometimes they wrap around the jig if it's the wrong size. Yeah. So make sure that you match to the jig size, okay? But it has to be strong enough for bluefin. Yeah, so these are examples of 5 main jigs that we've been selling really well for bluefin jigs. Last year we had only those 3. Deep contact, long contact, and hybrid contact. This year we've added 2 more models. Rowan pink glow and the green glow. Yeah, they all glow. Very, very bright at night. All our jigs here are UV coated, by the way.
Yep.
And also glow, okay? We've got only pink glow and the green glow today. And they actually glow really, really nicely. Down here we've got a couple of options. Small gimbal and a large gimbal. Okay, the small gimbal is just a cup. And the large gimbal has got this pin, removable pin. Okay, Ikijime kit. So it's got an Ikijime spike and a short knife for bleeding, leather pouch, normally $69.95, today $60. And also we've got some rods behind you. So today we are basically showing 1, 2, 3, 4 types of rods. Okay, starting from the left, that's bluefin jigging rods. It's called the Elementus Ihi-Spec jigging rod. So it comes in 6'1" length, very nice soft tip. It's got the spiral guide, and it comes in P8 and a P10. And both has a nice gimbal bar, a nice color. And look at the sign here, the Ihi-Spec. Yep. It's got a tuna down here as well. So we made it for tuna jigging. And we've got the deep water jigging rods, a couple of options here, actually 3, P4 plus, P5 plus, and P6 plus. And these rods are designed for catching deep water species, blue nose, hapuka bass, okay? So if you're out there 200 meter plus, you're gonna drop the jig and try to catch blue nose, hapuka bass, this rod does that. Yeah, this has got a nice soft tip. Yep. So you can work the jig really, really well. Yep. But it's got a massive power.
I think that's Fishodavo's next rod.
That's right, mate. You have to catch one of those very soon. And the last but not least, slow pitch jigging rod. Very, very popular Alimentus slow pitch game. We've got PE2 and a PE3 today, but those are the very, very popular slow pitch jigging rods. Very crisp, very light. Can't really break it easily. No, super, super strong. So those 3 options are all from Alimentus. Also, we've got one from a Vengeance as well, which is more traditional jigging rod. So it's only 5'2", very short, but it's a grunty as. If you're more sort of conventional style jigging, and Vengeance is the way.
Awesome. Thanks for the talk, Kaz.
Not a problem.
Hey guys, Luke here from Yeehaa Fishing. I've been managing this tackle store for a little while, and we're here in the Shimano fishing hall. This is our stand. It's basically the size of our shop. Currently we're presenting, we've brought along Sims, high-end, obviously offshore fishing clothing. We've got a big Shimano section. We've got Daiwa as well over the back there. We also brought along Kaz from Ocean Legacy. We specialise quite a little bit in the bluefin stuff, obviously bluefin jigging and trolling, which is why we've got Kaz here. And we also got a big selection of bonds lures for that bluefin fishing. But yeah, we've got a pretty big stand. We're pretty keen for the next 4 days, and yeah, have a look around.
Let's follow you.
All right, we'll come through. Oh, a few people already turned up.
It's pretty busy.
Yeah, it's already pretty busy for an early start. But yeah, coming through the Shimano stuff, we've got basically just your everyday rods and reels as we walk through. From the Shimano side, we've got everything from bait fishing, lure fishing. We have your deep drop fishing, trolling, surf, rock fishing. We've basically got everything covered from standing on the beach to as deep as you can fish. And then to go with the trolling stuff, we've got a mean selection of custom bonds lures. This is something we do every year. We get bonds to make us a whole bunch of something a little different, something a little bit more special. So it's all his standard head shapes, but in a cool color. It's something a little bit different, and we pick them for what we think is good. This time we're kind of focusing on big blue marlin teasers, striped marlin teasers, and then bluefin lures. Obviously, what are we in now? May. Our bluefin season will be kicking off shortly, and yeah, everyone's getting pretty keen for it. Down the back we got Kaz.
Hey, I just want to say, as someone that's worked in retail, like very tidy.
Yeah,
looks really good.
Yeah, it takes a couple of days to put the stand together, and we try and keep it looking good without closing up too much. But we got Kaz. He's brought along a whole bunch of jigging gear. He's kind of specialised a little bit more in the bluefin. Just a couple of key topics. Obviously, he's mainly into the slow pitch fishing, but we're kind of highlighting the bluefin jigging. Obviously, with that season only being a couple of weeks away, and last year was the first year of the jigging really kicking off. It's quite new, so a lot of people are pretty keen to hear about it. So we've kind of focused a little bit more into the bluefin jigging. This side here we got Daiwa. The boys from Daiwa, New Zealand, have brought a bunch of gear along, and we've got a huge selection of the new Saltigas and their new reels to showcase, which is pretty cool. It's always nice to have that latest product,
Just launched, right? 2025 Saltiga.
Correct.
Size.
Yeah, I think they only came out about a month ago, so we have them all up the top there, which is cool, so everyone can come and have a look at the latest, greatest reels. And then again, the boys have done a whole bunch of good deals for us to keep all the punters happy,
Yeah.
Can't come to the boat show without buying something, can you?
You have to buy something.
Always. But no, we've kind of tried to cover as much as we can, but obviously this stall's a little different to our in-shop, like our store ourselves is only quite small, but we just like to specialise in the areas where, like I said, like trolling, jigging for the bluefin, lure fishing we're real big into, and we do specialise a little bit more in store, but even though the stand might be the size of our store, we try and still show what we can do.
And you've got some very experienced staff at your store. What's their names and
so
they specialise in?
Tony, our boss, used to be a New Zealand fly fishing champion, even though we don't sell fly fishing gear anymore, but very skilled in all lure fishing. We've got Paul Chen over there. Paul Chen, again, very experienced in all lure fishing, soft baiting, slow pitch, jigging, anything to do with the lure he's pretty good at. And then we've got Gen Sato, which he's holding down the fort at the shop. So while we're here at the show, and again, he's Japanese, he helps us with all our Japanese stuff, so helps give it, we like to bring in those little niche things that you might not see anywhere else. And again, he's a fly fishing guide. Very good at that and very good at all lure fishing. And then myself, I like game fishing, snapper fishing, kingy fishing, do it all as well. So now the boys, the key to working at Yeehaa is you must go fishing. Only one rule.
And the last question before we wrap up, tell us a bit about the new boat you got coming.
Pretty exciting. The boat's at the show. It's a 635 Marco. I used to have a 750 and I've now downsized to a 635, so a nice cool little boat. It's we've made it a walk around, so it's got a walk around in it, and I tried to design like a good little package, easy to tow, easy to run with a small crew at the drop of a hat. You know, like I want to be able to pick up one night and just drive to the other side of the country. So that's here at the show. It's pretty cool. I'd like to be spending more time there than here, but I'll have to wait till after the show to use it.
Cool. We'll go find the boat and video it. And
awesome.
Yeah, thanks so much for all the short videos you're currently making.
No worries.
Really helpful, really insightful.
Awesome.
Cheers, Luke.
All right, thank you.
All right, this is Luke's boat. Marco Boats, brand new, almost finished build. And that was Luke from Yeehaa. It's got tuna tubes at the back. Look at all the rod holders. This is for serious game fishermen. Built in. This is down at the Yeehaa stand as well, so Luke and the team can spool up the reels that you buy here. Got a whole range of braid and they'll get it all spooled up for you. You can go fishing tomorrow if you want.
Today we're at the boat show. We've been graced by we've got a very special influencer today. What's his name?
Joel Tan, Alloutmarine.
What do we have over here?
Joel Tan. We've got Joel Tan over here.
We got Joel Tan from Alloutmarine.
Yes.
Absolute legend. So if you guys gonna get your boat serviced, this is the guy. He comes to your place, he does a fantastic job. I'm not saying that because I got anything for free, I paid full price. But this guy, highly recommended. Amazing work.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, man.
Always, brother.
Shit, I'll add the logo in the video. It's in the bloopers.
We're here at the Hutchwilco Boatshow 2025 and I'm here with Andre. He's a really good soft bait fisherman. He fishes all around the Gulf, and if you're looking to catch a big snapper on soft bait, there's no one else better than Andre. So I'm always asking him questions because I know you got to learn from the best, and Andre is definitely one of the best around. So tell us a bit about yourself. How do you get into fishing?
Well, thank you so much for your humbling introduction. Yeah, I think it's too much. I think I'm just keen.
Yeah.
I'm just very keen. You know, I grew up fishing with my uncles. You know, I'm a freshwater guy originally from Germany, so. And then coming here, I think I adapted quite fast to the abilities, or not to the abilities, to the technique and how it works.
Yeah.
This was because I had a good background, but I'm also fishing with really, really good fishermen along the way. And I think I was always looking forward to having my own boat, because then I make the calls, I make the decisions. And I think over the years, I just sort of worked out what's working and what's not, and I found the right areas.
Yeah.
And it takes actually a lot to be consistent on big fish, because I'm not fishing. If I go and target a big one, I don't want to catch like 10, 20, 30 fish. I only fish for one fish all day, which can be frustrating, but also rewarding at the same time. So if it works, I'm always, sounds a bit cocky, but anything over 70, I'm absolutely chuffed.
Yeah, there's no.
Right? And everything over 85, I'm crying,
There you go.
So,
He catches big fish.
Yeah.
And he not only catches big fish, but he catches them consistently. And that's the thing in fishing, being consistent. Andre, tell me, what's the biggest secret to soft baiting?
Well, the real secret, it's not a secret, but I think it's the most important, that you always stay connected to your soft bait at any times.
Yeah.
If you fish 8, let's say 5 to 15 meters, when you cast out your soft bait in the right angle, as soon as it hits the water, you just stay connected with it with small winds. You keep a slight belly in your line, allow the lure to sink, but allow yourself to be connected. So you're able to detect every single bite, every single touch on the way down. Because if you have your bail arm open and you talk to your mate, you probably have like 3-4 bites already, talking about how good dinner was last night, and you miss out on a lot of bites. So staying connected is the absolute key to soft baiting.
Yeah, so that's the secret, boys. I've done that many times where I cast it out, left my bail arm open, And next thing I look down, I see line flying out from my bell arm. So what you're doing, you're casting it out, closing your bell arm straight away.
Yeah, you pretty much, you're also like, before your lure lands on the water, you want to take out your slack because you don't want to create a big bow in your line.
Yeah.
So you want to wind in your slack or ideally stop your line from running out before your lure touches the water.
Yeah.
So you're in direct contact with it, and then you just let it fall under slight tension. So you're able to pick up bites by watching your line.
Yeah.
If it collapses or it straightens up or you feel the bite. And what I do personally, I hit every little bite super hard, because sometimes the small fish eat like a big fish, or the big fish eat like a small fish. I just hit everything, and if they really want it, they come back if you miss it. So
just put a strike in and see if you can get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think the best advice is fish as much as you can.
Fish as much as you can.
Fish hard.
All right, that's Jess from, well, he's working at the Suzuki stand today, but he's from Brett's Marine. He's the one that helped put my FC boats together. Oh, he's coming over. Oh no, run away. Hello. I'm here with Timmo the Fisho.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah, we're at the Fin Chaser stand, and Timmo's going to take us through the range of the FC boats. Let's flip it back over.
Got your trusty 430 tiller steer. A lot of you guys will know this one. It's pretty common up the Coromandel. Moving on, we've got the 465 caddy, your 465 centre console, and then we've got the 535 centre console, another very popular boat.
So those numbers just means the size of it, 5.35 metres.
Yeah, so 5.35 metres. You got your 560. This one is a big step up. You've got an underfloor tank, you've got a flooding ballast system, which helps when you're punching into that nasty chop. So a big step up once you go from the 535 to the 560.
How big's the underfloor tank?
110 litres.
I'm going to test you as we go around.
Test you, yep. 110 litre fuel tank and a 100 litre flooding ballast tank up the front.
Yeah.
So that's 100 litres, 100 kilos, makes a big difference in an aluminium boat.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Yeah, it's a game changer, eh? Yep. So you've probably seen this boat.
Yeah.
Familiar
Might have been on one or two.
Yep. Done a few hours on one of those. That's our 560 cuddy, another great popular boat.
And what makes people choose between a cuddy and a centre console, you reckon?
More for your shelter, you know, like a centre console is a perfect serious fishing boat, but if you're someone who wants to have a bit more shelter and a bit of extra storage, or you've got kids, you know, and they want to have a lie down and things like that, that's perfect. And you can also have clears to close it in if it's raining or a bit choppy and you want a soft hard top, it's your best bet. And then if it's sunny, you can open it up. So those days trolling around when it's steaming hot on a hard top, it's quite good having the cuddy cabin you can open up and cool down.
I quite like the soft hard top.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good compromise, right?
Yeah.
Without having a hard top, you can at least alternate between the two.
Yeah.
So we've got our 600 amphibious hard top.
This boat's awesome.
This is a very nice boat. It's actually our most popular amphibious size and with the hard top.
Yeah.
So it's a great selling boat at the moment. It's very nicely specced out too, that one. Looks
and
nice and shiny.
the 6 metre hard top it's been out about a year and a half?
Yeah, year and a half. Then we've got our 6 metre traditional hard top. This one's got Seakeeper rides on it, which they're a game-changing piece of equipment. They react 100 times per second. How much? Between 10 to 15, depending on what boat they're going on. But they seriously transform the boat. Like, you can be on the plane, walk across the boat, and it won't move. It'll just stay dead still. It's really, it's pretty impressive technology there. Then we got the mighty 700. If you want everything and anything, this boat's got it. It's got solar on the roof, and it's got a DC to DC charging system where the solar will charge the Minn Coda and then through to the motor, or vice versa, depending on where the current is. You know, the motor battery level's down, then it'll go to that first. So she's a pretty nice boat, this. Plenty of room if you want to go for an overnighter. Actually,
let's zoom in there and have a look. That's
almost
awesome.
It's too flash for me.
What's your family boat?
Family boat, this one here. So we've got a 700 traditional hard top. We do a lot of fishing, West Coast, overnighters, game fishing. Just actually recently done a West Coast overnight mission, and Me and one of my mates, we went out there.
And what's the name of your YouTube channel, Tim?
Timmo the Fisho. Yeah. So be sure to check that one out. And,
You've been cranking out the videos recently?
Yeah, been cranking it out, really getting back into it, and yeah, hopefully going to progress from there and showcase what I do. So yeah.
Hello, Elton.
Hey.
It's almost like I copied your name.
Yeah, almost.
Because you had it first.
Davo the Fisho, yeah.
All right, mate. Thanks for the tour.
No worries at all. Look forward to seeing you down here.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
So I'm here with Jordan, right?
Yeah, Jordan.
of Hutchwilco. Yeah, and Jordan's going to take us for a tour around the stand. Have a look at all the products.
Yeah, sweet as, man.
So I'll flip the camera and get the right position.
Yeah, Jordan from Hutchwilco, guys. Really excited here at the Hutchwilco Boat Show. Today, we're launching O'Brien into our range, which is awesome. O'Brien is an amazing water sports brand out of the States. They do everything from combo skis, slalom skis, pool toys, towables, kneeboards, wakeboards, all the accessories. Yeah, they do a full range of all of that. So you're going to start seeing that through some of the retailers. It's already here in New Zealand, but we're just taking over the distributorships.
This thing's interesting. What is this?
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's one of the party lounges that we've got, man. So
you tow it out there and people just, everyone sits around in it?
You know, I'm not saying we all love a drink, but you love something cold to drink on a hot summer's day. So yeah, it's got, as you can see, it's got some mesh lining. So you sit in the cold water. It's got some cup holders. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun out on the water if you want to.
That's really cool.
If you've got a big enough pool as well, man, get into that. Slalom skis for water skiing, knee boards and towable tubes and
So does that one take flight?
Nah. I wish it would, but nah, it doesn't, man. So the bat wing, really cool. One feature, some of them they have like what we call a nylon cover. This is sort of made of what we call like a soft technology. So you don't have any knuckle guards or anything, so you don't get any of the nylon rash or anything. So good soft tech means you just chuck it on, you can just lie on it, and you're not going to get any of that tube rash, which is pretty cool. So that's new as well.
What would you say are some basic safety things people need to know when they're towing?
Definitely want to stick to the weight limit, and you also want to stick to the recommended towing speed. So that's a couple of key things. As well, like, you know, towing out in the sea or at the lake, you just want to make sure that you know all your bylaws. You know, just making sure that you're not towing too close to shore and you're going 30 knots, you know what I mean? Like that's not the go. So just a couple of small things. Yeah, read the warning label. Make sure you read the instructions. We're typical New Zealanders. We just rip it out of the box and get straight into it.
And have someone out the back watching.
Definitely someone out the back watching. You also want to make sure you're in some kind of suitable PFD. So a neoprene vest is fantastic.
Let's go over to that.
Yeah, to wear.
Maybe you can tell us the difference between this, I guess three or four different life jackets, isn't there?
Yeah. So here's some, the great thing that we have with O'Brien is neoprene vests, which are perfect for all of your water sports. So obviously you got foam lined, neoprene, easy to wick the moisture away from you, easy to get in and out of the water with. Some of the key features on this one here that we call, this is called an O'Brien V-back. As you can see on the back here, has a nice split opening, so it's really comfortable and it's form fitted, so it's really nice when you're in the water. Last thing it is as well, it's got a sectional panel so that if you're doing any wakeboarding or skiing or anything like that, it's easy to maneuver in, so it's not going to just be like some of our traditional vests, which are just a one piece, which is hard to bend over when you're in the water. Apart from all of that stuff and all of that cool, exciting gear, we go into what we call, us as a brand, which is Hutchwilco. So we're synonymous with safety on the water.
Absolutely.
And synonymous when it comes to life jackets. So yeah, we've got our full range here. There's obviously more as well, but we've got our Fisher Pros that we've got here, the 150s. That's an inflatable vest. So it actually has an inflatable bladder on the inside, guys. It's a perfect captain's vest. It's got all your gusseted pockets.
So many pockets.
Yeah, so many pockets for all your gear. Loops so you can put your PLB or VHF. A lot of people are also saying, like, why the black? You're not going to see it in the water. Once this is inflated, like all our life jackets, they've got a high vis bladder, so it's going to be nice and bright once inflated. Probably one of our best vests. A little bit expensive, but it's quality in what you pay for. So mesh lined, easily adjustable, fantastic product. Just showcasing what we do really well. For us, that's our inflatable life jackets. It starts with the top range there, which is our super comfort range. It just has all the bells and whistles for everything you need for your boating and fishing. Probably New Zealand's most popular inflatable life jacket. And then as we drop down into the next range below it, this is our classic series. We've got our red, which is our automatic version that you can get. And then we have our manual version. We have 3 colors available here at the show. Just really well-designed inflatable life jackets for your fishing.
So people, do they generally pick between inflatable or the standard ones based on comfort?
Yeah, 100%. There's a couple of things that come into play as well. Like we tend to push a lot of the children into the foam jackets. Yep. Makes sense. But then when it comes to comfort, exactly like you're saying, when you're out on a boat for long periods of time, we just want you in a life jacket. So the inflatables are fantastic for that. Yeah. They're also a multi-fit jacket. So one jacket can fit a range of different sizes. So for guys on the boat, they love these because they can have 4 of them on the boat and they can fit a range and multiple of different adults. So yeah, that is a big factor that comes into play. But yeah,
talk about the standard jackets.
Yeah, sure, man. Our most popular, the Mariner Classic foam life jacket. It's been around for like 60 years. Probably had 3 different changes in its lifetime. But if it's not broke, don't fix it, sort of thing. Yeah.
I have a few of these at home.
Yeah, yeah.
They're good.
All we've done is just done a couple of different changes in New Zealand and probably abroad, where we always test the limits when it comes to fishing and boating and that. So we've just added a couple of key things that can help when it comes to safety. So on the new Mariners, you'll see here, we've got a really nice PLB or VHF loop. So it allows you to have your PLB that you can strap in here, or a VHF. Yep. It's nice and proud up near your neck. And then the last thing we've also incorporated into it, we've got what we call an ergonomic thigh strap. So in a little pocket here, you can take this out and you have your thigh strap or a crotch strap ready to go. Yep. So awesome. Just a couple of small changes there that we've put on, and it comes in the full range from an infant size all the way to your adult size. But again, you know, a really, really classic jacket that stands the test of time. So pretty proud of that.
And then the jackets, some of them have the shoulder foam, some don't. Is the shoulder one designed for certain safety reason?
Yeah, so as we see here, like if it's got this, like maybe potentially like you're saying, like the neck collar here, that's considered a life jacket. Some of them we do, it's called an aqua vest and it doesn't have that on there. And that's what people use. They can use that for water sports or kayaking. So that one's more of like an all-rounder vest that they can use. Yep. That's not considered a life jacket. It's considered a buoyancy aid. Yep. But the one with the collar, that's your life jacket that's going to keep your airways nice and clear and keep your head out of the water.
Yeah, and if you pass out due to an accident, that will flip you back over.
Yeah, cool, man.
Thank you.
No worries.
Was there anything else you want to cover up from the Hutchwilco stand?
No, man. Hey, just if you guys are around for the next couple of days, come down, see the team, myself. Again, we do a whole range of stuff from, like we said, the Watersports product to life jackets, all the way through to everything you need to get your boat into survey. We do life rafts, we do PLBs. So any technical questions, anything like that, anything safety orientated, please come down and see us. We'll happily help you out and we'll point you in the right direction if you've got any questions. It's all good, bro.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
No worries, man. Yes. Take it easy, man.
I can see Joel is looking to sign up to the Coast Guard. He's working out what's best for him. Should put a mic in front of him, eh? I'm here with Kaleb, KZ Adventures.
So one, and you're making me look short, bro.
But yeah, keen for a bit of a tour on the stand. So I'm going to flip the camera over.
Yep.
And then if you can take us through the product and how it's used.
Sweet as, man.
Just film like this.
Yeah, sweet as. So I'm here with Drone Fishing NZ, or Adventure with Kz, just showcasing a few of the different drones. Got the Swell Pros, Eru, and a whole lot of the gear that goes with it. So yeah, come down, see us, store 569 at the boat show. We'll get you sorted.
Yep. Like, how's drone fishing made people, you know, be able to fish a lot further?
Yeah. Basically, like for a lot of land-based fishers, we do get a lot of people that are retiring that are wanting to get a really nice, comfortable way to fish from the beach set up as well. And it just opens up a whole lot of opportunities. Real easy to use. These ones here, you don't have to calibrate, so real simple to use. Water resistant as well. And it just means those days where you're sitting there thinking, oh, if only I could get my baits out a little bit further, well, you actually can now with the drones. So yeah. Yep. Easy to use, man.
And what sort of rod and reel would you recommend?
Basically, topwater rods are awesome, and in regards to reels, you want something that's got good line capacity. That's the main thing, is line capacity. Most of the reels that we sell, you're looking at 900 meters of braid, yeah, and that'll get you sorted.
Awesome. Thanks.
Nah, all good, man. Good to see you, brother.
Thank you. So this is the quad ski, and that's a jet ski and quad in one. It's got a jet ski jet unit there. There's no rod holders. And the front looks like a jet ski. Have you used the Stablized?
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're so good.
They've been fine, absolutely fine. So in the Fujinon gyro stabilized binocular range, you have a few different options. If you're wanting lightweight and compact, then these are the options here, and you have 12 times magnification or 16 times magnification.
So my thinking is like boat fishing, looking for workups.
Well,
what's waterproof, that type of stuff.
On the boat, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reality is, once you're over 10 times magnification, you're never going to be able to hold it still enough. Right? Everybody shakes a little bit. If you want lots of magnification, then you need to have a stabilizer to take that shake away, whether you're on land or if you're out in the boat. But out in the boat, they work tremendously well. So you have 12 times magnification or 16 times magnification. These have a 28mm objective lens. Okay. Now, if you want more light coming in, then you need a bigger lens. So these have a 40mm objective lens, as do these. So stepping up from 12 or 16 times in the compact range, you then have 16 times magnification or 20 times magnification. And then over here you have 14 times magnification, but these have twice the stabilizing capability as these do.
Yeah.
And they do float as well.
Okay.
So if you drop them into the drink, which is unlikely, but if you do, you can swing the boat around, grab your net and scoop them up, no problemo.
Yeah. And this whole range is waterproof? Or
yep, that's right.
Yep.
These are rated IPX7, and we have a number of Coast Guard units using this model here in the yellow, funnily enough.
Yeah.
We also have the Eagle helicopter using this model here in the navy blue color, of course.
And just starting from this side, what sort of price, like how does the pricing tiers go up?
Well, if you come to a show like this, the boat show or maybe even field day show down in Hamilton, you can see these special prices here. So you're starting out at $1,100 and you're going all the way through to $2,000 for those ones there.
That's an amazing deal.
Yeah, it's a great
Especially
deal.
for boat show.
Yeah, you're making a big saving.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks so much for your help.
No worries.
Down at the Snackachangi stand, and there's free chips, so come down. And these are the boat show deals, and you can buy boxes of this. Thank you. You don't mind being in the video? No, cool. So I'm here at the Outboard Boating Club stand, and that's the boat club I'm part of. That's Kylie back there chatting with Joel. And just take you through. Okay. This is the current boat show special. No new membership fee, and that's the annual fee. And then enter for a draw. This is what the OBC club looks like. So it's along Tamaki Drive. I'm driving down here. Lots of parking. Lots of ramps. So there's probably about 6 ramps there to launch from. And then all the way down here, there's another 4 boat ramps to launch from. And then we cruise out that way. That's what the clubhouse looks like. So a lot of times I just drive over and I launch from here. So it's a great club and I highly recommend it.
The Beastmaster is almost the fastest reel out of all the reels.
All right, we're at the Shimano stand. What's your name, buddy?
Yeah, I'm Jeremy. I'm the wheel technician in Shimano. So we got Place 3000 and 4000, this new one that just come out. We just bought in this year. And yeah, that's got the 15 kilo drag and pretty good for deep job, but not for like really huge fish. Yeah. If you want to go for like who knows or showfish, you better go for the Beastmaster 9000. And also we got the biggest Monster Drive Beastmaster 12,000 as well. And yeah, that fins can load up to 43 kilo. You can also set up the jigging mode. So if you want to have your own jigging.
So can you teach it how to jig?
Yeah, you just go to, you just press the menu and you go to program and then keep going to custom and create a new one. And all you need to do now is just jig as normal, like what you do. It will just record and get into memory. When you get back out, just press the program once. And just repeat what you did before. And if you try to cancel the jigging mode, just press one more time. Or even if you suddenly decide not to jig, or if you hook on a fish, you just, use the lever jerk. It will just get back to a normal retrieve.
So this is the newest one they got so far?
Yeah, that's the biggest one we ever got.
Because the old ones were all 9,000, right?
Yeah, the old one's all 9,000. And they got like a 25 kilo jig.
Yeah.
This one almost like double.
So this one just launched.
Yeah, I think they launched like last year. Or the year
43
before.
kilo drag. What sort of braid do you put on this?
I would say more than 80 pounds. Yeah. And 100 pounds you can put in 1,000 meter in there.
Is it a boat? Is it a trailer? How cool is that? The family hops on the boat.
Catch up with you.
And then the tow bar is at the front, just on top of the outboard.
Tow bar's at the back.
Oh, back.
Means you can put a load on this while you're hitched to a car.
You guys through yet?
Oh, is it you?
Yeah, it's me again.
You again. All right, 2025 boat show done. What did we buy? Nothing.
Nah, not much, but we had a good look at a few boats and some fishing rods.
Hey, these guys are in the video.
Say hi to everyone.
All right, off we go.